Right, evening people. It's probably evening when you're watching this. I don't care if it is or isn't. Welcome to a yeah, hello. Welcome to a little discussion with me and a certain individual who you probably heard going just then. If you care to introduce
Hello,
yourself, yeah, there you go.
I am Pacific Zilla. You can check me out on my channel, Pacific Zilla. We're here with my good friend Cedrixar.
Indeed, you are.
Uh,
Right, and today, as you could probably infer, given the title of the video, we will be talking about Absolute Conspiracy Part 1, which came out a
a
couple days
week
ago.
ago, about a week ago, yeah.
Yeah. So just there's no real structure to this. We're just going to talk for a bit about what was good, and what was good, because there was nothing bad about this. So I'd like to start off with the first of all by saying that the people who think that this event takes place after the first galaxy fight, right, can suck my dick, because it doesn't. There is a lot of tangible evidence within this episode alone to prove that at least this part of the series takes place before Orb, at least. So, you know, if you could, please, Wiki, change that. Let me just have a say, please. I beg of thee. And
It
that's about it.
it doesn't make sense because the Maga Orochi thing was during Orb when it like actually appeared. So
Mhm.
how would it automatically then be another one?
Yep,
Neg
yep.
does not make
I'm just
sense.
hoping that in episode 3, Zophie gets off his ass and goes and seals Bagorochi away, which would tie into Orb, and therefore give no
And then they'll
reason.
change the wiki.
Yeah, and give no reason to the fact that it takes place after Orb. But I digress. Well, I
Exactly.
don't digress because that was the
Yes.
first topic, but I'm going to digress now because I've had enough of talking about that. Let's talk about the characters, because we did get, in this first episode alone, some rather nice character moments and just characters being there in general. Like Max and my boy 80 and Julian, and those were the only three big ones of this episode.
I very much enjoyed the 80s scene.
Oh,
That was
yes.
my favorite probably scene of the whole
Yeah.
episode.
Seeing my boy 80 be badass again was just the best.
Yes, it was. I especially like hearing the theme song.
Oh, yes. The good song being played in the background as well while he's whooping the shitty Rube Kaiju's ass was. French kiss.
Yes, because Rube is not that good. I enjoyed
Ridiculous.
it to an extent, but I don't think it's that good.
I'm just glad that one of the only aspects I like about Rube, which is Grigio, is a thing in Absolute Conspiracy, and that the brothers are nowhere to be found. But that's a topic for later, because that part hasn't come out yet. So, a couple of things that happened in this that I didn't expect were going to happen at all. One, Gudis being brought up, and is going to be playing an important role in this story by infecting Max with the Gudis virus, and that's like, oh damn, like a Sran is from Max is talking about Gudis and Maga Orochi in the same sentence. Only Sakamoto is all I'm going to say to that, because Taguchi and any of the others wouldn't have the balls.
I'm inferring that Max will get infected, judging by that one scene in the trailer where you like
I
see
am
something
indeed,
come out of
yes.
Max.
Yeah, then Rupert's going to come along, use his bullshit healing powers that he'll magically get for no reason, and just be like, Maxu senpai, I will save you, and saves him from the hentai.
Yeah. Was there like a part? So was that like your? What was your like favorite part of the whole thing?
It was a mixture of being like told, well, Gudis being brought up, because Gudis was the best part of Towards the Future, and the 80 fight scene was just the best. and I also like how
Yes, the fight scene
they
was my favorite
like
part.
yeah they got Hasegawa back to play AT, and that was just like yes, give me more. Like,
I'm honestly like really excited for the next episode, which is I think is it tomorrow night?
it is, yes.
Well, I think for you, it's then it's like Sunday, very late.
Sunday at 1 in the
So
morning it is for me,
yeah,
but I'll stay up
I don't
to
know why
watch
people
that.
keep on saying it comes out on. They keep on saying it comes out on Sunday for Americans, but it's not Sunday though.
No,
I don't get
you
it.
get it lucky. You get it an actually decent time.
Right after Z, the
Yep,
next day.
yep. I think, doesn't it come out an hour before Z starts though, or half an hour?
I think no. I think it starts like at doesn't it start like an 8?
I don't
At
know.
least my
I'm not
time.
a
Yeah, I think
Yank.
it starts 8 my time, and Z's. I don't know. I forget. It's only been one episode. I haven't memorized that time schedule yet.
Okay. It's fine. Whatever. We're going a bit off here. Uh,
Yes,
effects were
I thought the effects were really good
I
actually.
think they were the best they could have been, considering it's a modern Ultra Fight series, which hasn't been known to have the greatest effects budget in the world, usually consisting of approximately 2 sound stages maximum, and the rest being green screened. And it definitely, even in this first episode, was better than the entirety of Fight Orb, the most meaningless fight series to date. Like, God, I still don't understand why that was even a thing, but whatever. I digress. Again, I've been doing that a lot this conversation, but yeah, effects. Even though it was all basically green screened, at least it was still good, and the effects for the fight scenes with Rugasite versus 80, spot on. Loved that.
Yeah, those were really good.
There was just a couple of smaller things I noticed, like some of the transitions between actions, like where it was clear, oh, they've made a cut here, were pretty obvious, but I can't really knock them too much for that.
I think that like I think that the 80 fight scene was definitely one of the best parts of the show. I mean, not the show, the episode, in my opinion. Mainly because I think the effects were good, and I thought the fight choreography was also pretty good for that.
Yeah.
For like this, for the amount of time given for the fight.
Yeah. Another thing I want to briefly touch on is that the dub was not as terrible as the new gen one. Mainly thanks to the surprise guest star appearance of Ken Kosugi, who I was just like, even though I don't like Powered, the Ultimate Hero, in any way, shape, or form apart from the soundtrack, seeing, well, at least hearing that Ken Kosugi's voice again in the role in the role of Powered for the first time, was such an amazing surprise. I honestly would never in a million years thought they would have had the balls to bring him back, and I never thought he wanted to come back, but lo and behold, he is here, and I am grateful for it.
Powered and Great have returned.
Yeah.
That was
just seeing Powered and Great together, even though they pair them together all the time, with the lighting that they were given at the end of this first episode, you could really just tell how terrible the quality of Great's suit was compared to the other two.
yes.
Literal grown-ups in spandex moment.
I don't know. I've never really liked the Powered and Great suits, if I'm going to be honest.
I think
never been really a big fan of.
Definitely looks better than Great, so I'll give it that.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like I don't like that. Which is the one that like is a very spandex or like
that's Great.
Very Halloween costume. Yeah, great suit. I hate that suit. I don't know why. I just really don't like it.
Yeah. I'm just happy that they get speaking roles again, which they haven't had since their original series from the 90s. Same with Neos and 721 or 21, I should say, who are coming back in the next part. along with Cosmos and Justice, which I cannot wait for Justice. I've been campaigning for Justice to come back for years, and now we can
And they're finally
they're
bringing him back.
finally bringing him back, and Cosmos Future Mode coming back. So if they don't give me Ultraman Legend, I am gonna cut a bitch. Just saying. Like the pieces are all there. Just stick them together and they'll be done and sorted and cool.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually surprised we haven't focused on this until at the very end here, but the story. I'm liking where it's going.
Yes, it's going a very interesting path. I'm very curious how they're also going to tie Judas Specter and Belial and all that stuff into it.
Yeah,
at the same time.
They seem like to be a part 2 sort of thing, though. I mean, at least for now, this first independent story that takes place before New Gen started, Wiki, is going a rather interesting route with the whole Max and Reboot getting together. Not in that way, you filthy buggers. The whole expanding on character relations was interesting to see, and just the fact that they're bringing back these Ultramen that all of the normie Rider fanboys who seem to think that they're Ultraman fans because they watch Jeed and Zed won't know. It brings a bit of a happiness to my life that has been missing for quite a while.
Yes.
And you gotta love how many actors they're getting in for this as well in the Japanese version, because basically there isn't a single repeated cast member. In the Japanese one, but the English dub has a bunch of repeated cast members, which I don't know if I'm going to be a fan of when I hear them, because they've given Jeff Manning, for example, a lot of work in this one. I believe he's playing Titus, Neos, and Jonius. So I just hope he makes them sound different, especially Neos, because Neos isn't a burly, deep-voiced protagonist. So
yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, I can't say I'm a fan of Neos exactly, because I thought the series was very average. But again,
I'm just excited for tomorrow's episode.
Again, just seeing the suits in use again just makes me wonder how they could possibly top this, and I honestly don't think they ever will. Sakamoto, you have my legal permission to continue making your fan fictions a reality for the rest of time. Bit of a delayed response there, but I'll take it. Right.
I know, it took me a while to process the joke, and then I realized it.
Oh, well. Yeah. I believe that's all I wanted to really cover. We just want to have a quick little conversation so I could get a video out. It's been a while since that happened, so I just came up with this little idea. Don't know if I'm going to do the same for the rest of the parts for the rest of the weeks. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get a different person on each time, who knows. But until that point, see you in whatever the next video might be, which might be a secret video I'm working on, or it might be the third part in the Toku Songs countdown list. I don't know when either of those are getting finished yet, but one of them is getting done before the other. So until that, have a nice baguette, have a nice life, have a nice everything. I don't really want you to have it.
Thanks for having me.
That's all right. Yes, go check out Pacific if you want to. You don't have to, but it would be nice if you did, because he needs support, and so do I. So help. That's all we really gotta say. And until next time, I guess me and Pacific will, well, maybe Pacific, I don't know if you're going to show up next time. I can't read the future. We'll see you around. Bye.